Okay, now welcome to the difficult part, okay, of subsidy, in which we talk about the sharing of subsidy benefit. Okay, 好嘛? Now, just like tax burden, right? It's just the opposite. Subsidy benefit refers consumer subsidy benefits, okay, refers to the decrease in price. The price my total expenditure okay, decrease in price due to subsidy, okay, 記住啦 okay, and the rest of the subsidy would be producer, okay, that has not been shifted, okay, 好嘛？嗱，好空泛啊，上面講得係咪啊？ So let's try this one, okay, as a table. Now here again, the price originally at $3, okay, 10 units 都慣咗啦，大家已經。Now suppose there is a $3 per unit subsidy. So let's try to amend the table. Okay, 好嘛？ Now originally $5 I'm making 14 units. Now I do not need $5. $2 is good enough. 14, 12, etc. You will see the new price is actually $1 and 12 units. This is the new equilibrium. 好啦, now let's see how the burden is shared. So on a per unit basis, we see there is a $3 subsidy. 有3蚊. But to the consumer, you see that originally $3. Now it drops to $1. For the consumer, there is a $2 drop in price, which is beneficial to the consumer. We call that consumer subsidy benefits. 好啦，但係總共有3蚊喎，仲有1蚊係邊個啊？ The rest of the $1 would be producer subsidy benefit. 剩低嗰嚿咪 producer 食咗佢咯。OK， 好嘛？ On a total basis, okay, let's try to calculate. Total subsidy. We know it's going to be $3 per unit, right? 係嘛? And we are doing 12 units. So that would be $36. Okay? For the consumer, total, okay, consumer, we know that it is $2 times 12, 24. Producer would just be this one minus this one. The rest, $12. Okay? 好嘛? So this is how subsidy benefit is shared. Okay? 好嘛? 嗱，都係嗰句，呢課咧計數就好容易嘅啫。The most difficult one and the most commonly examined question would be on the graphical approach. So my advice, this part you watch twice. First time, look at me do it first, okay? Then we play the part and do it together with me. Okay? 畫大少少，唔好怕醜。Okay, here. Normal demand, as usual. Then we have our supply one. And since this is a subsidy, remember, it shifts downward. But remember, a downward shift in supply is actually increase in supply. OK， 好啦，跟住都係嗰句啦，好嘛？ Q2 is the important one. 記得 Q2 係重要嗰個。So highlight it for yourself. So P1, P2, we know price would drop from P1 to P2. Here we have Q1. Alright, then here. Let's give ourselves a barrier here. 我哋動上嚟 ，Q2 要動到上嚟。And P1, let's all go to here. 記住啦 we already mentioned, if it is a drop in price, who would benefit? Actually, the consumer would benefit. So this part, this green part is what we call consumer subsidy benefit. 你話阿 Sir 唔係喎 ，we know vertical distance is the per unit subsidy, right? 你阿 Sir 仲有呢少少係邊個啊 ？The rest, this part, okay? The rest of it would be the producer subsidy benefit. Okay, then P3. 得唔得 ？Again, I know this looks very ugly because it doesn't stop here. Instead, it goes through the cross. But this is the correct way. 你永遠提醒自己 Q2，OK， 真係會畫錯㗎，唔該你小心。OK, you need to be super careful with this part. OK, 得唔得？ Now, with the graphical part done, let's do some past paper and we can move on to the last video. Okay, here we go. Here you have a diagram. It shows the unit price of a commodity falling from 10 to 8 when the government provides a per unit subsidy. Okay, 好嘛？嗱，跟住啦 ，what is the total amount of suppliers benefit？ 嗱，好賤啊！呢個係咪啊 ？You see, right? We know this is a $5 subsidy. Okay, a $5 subsidy. Now, first of all, total amount of subsidy supplier benefit， 記住啦 ，total benefit equals to consumer subsidy benefit plus producer subsidy benefit. Total benefit, can you calculate? Yes. $5 per unit. We are doing 50 units 啊，唔該你小心啊，係 Q2 啊。50 units, and that would equals to consumer subsidy benefit. How do we calculate? 記住啦 ，consumer subsidy benefit, we are talking about a drop in price. 10 minus 8, 而家跌咗2蚊，係咪啊 ？Times how many units? 80. Therefore, we know that PSB would actually be here. 3乘15即係150啦，係咪啊 $150. That would be our producer subsidy benefit. Okay, 得唔得 ？This is how we calculate. 好啦 ，now next two question here. The following table shows the market supply and market demand. Okay, obviously. 好啦，我哋寫低佢先。Originally would be $8. 110 units. Okay, 好嘛 Now, provides a per unit subsidy. So, let's try to amend the table. Originally, $10, I'm willing to supply 130. Now, I do not need $10. 而家唔使10蚊啦，7蚊就得啦。Okay, this one, I don't know. So, the new equilibrium would actually be $7. 130 units. Okay, new equilibrium price $5. No, we know this is not true. 唔啱咯，係嘛 ？Total amount provided would be this one. 點計啊 ？Per unit $3. How many units are we making? 130. So, yes, B is correct. Now, what about C and D? The subsidy benefit enjoyed by the consumer is greater than that of the supplier. 好容易睇嘅啫，好嗎 ？Now, we have $3 of subsidy. What about the drop in market price? Drop in market price is $1. Okay, this is the consumer subsidy benefit part. 剩低有2蚊係邊個啊？ This is producer subsidy benefit. Okay, obviously, producer is enjoying more of the benefit. So C is not correct. Now D, total expenditure would decrease. 計下咪知咯，係咪啊 ？This one, 880. Okay, this one would be 910. I think, right? 係咪啊 ？Obviously, it has increased. Okay, 係嘛？升咗啦。So D is also not correct. 好啦。最後一條啦。Now the government provides a per unit subsidy of $10， 佢話啦，俾10蚊雞 ，OK， we have $10 of subsidy. The market price drops by $6， 我哋見到啦，$6。OK， this would be the consumer subsidy benefit。好啦，咁即係 producer 有幾多啊 ？Per unit, it can enjoy $4 of producer subsidy benefit。OK， 好嘛 ？So you see, consumer enjoy more subsidy benefit than the producer. This is correct， 啱嘛？係嘛？Demand for green product increase 唔好玩啊，咪講咗好多次咯。Price decreases, QD increases，OK， 係 quantity demanded 上升啊嘛，唔係 demand 啊嘛。So no, now number one, we are going to talk about that in the next video, but this is correct. Okay, this is correct. Alright, so for the next and final video, we are going to look at under what condition would the sharing of benefits be a little bit different. So see you very soon in the next final video.